Some love stories don't just make you feel, they make you burn. Tonight, we're diving into 5 tales of forbidden desire, obsession, and connections too intense to ignore. These aren't your typical romances. They're raw, daring, and unapologetically intimate. If you love stories that blur the line between love and lust, stay right here. Let's begin. Kicking off with number 5, The Night Belongs to Lovers 2021. Some nights are meant to be forgotten. Others have the power to change everything. In The Night Belongs to Lovers, an ordinary evening becomes an unforgettable emotional journey where desire, vulnerability, and hidden truths collide beneath the cover of darkness. Every conversation feels loaded with meaning. Every glance carries unspoken emotions, and every moment brings the two characters closer to a decision that could transform their lives forever. The story follows a man and a woman who escape the noise of everyday life and venture deep into a quiet forest, hoping to reconnect after the distance that has slowly grown between them. Number 4, Desire 2017. What happens when a single moment of temptation threatens to unravel everything you've ever believed about love, loyalty, and desire? Desire is a sensual psychological drama where buried emotions and dangerous attraction blur the line between right and wrong, pulling every character into an unforgettable web of passion and secrets. The story centers on Lucia, a young woman preparing for her sister's wedding at a secluded countryside estate. What should be a joyful family celebration quickly transforms into something far more complicated as old memories, hidden tensions, and unresolved feelings begin to surface. Number 3, All Eyes Off Me 2021. What if one ordinary night quietly shattered every illusion you had about love? All Eyes Off Me begins with a simple relationship in crisis, then unfolds into an emotionally charged journey where loneliness, desire, and unexpected encounters reveal just how fragile human connections can be. Every conversation feels deeply personal, drawing you into a world where every choice carries emotional weight. The story follows Danny and Maya, a young couple whose relationship is beginning to crack beneath the surface. What starts as an uncomfortable evening between two people struggling to communicate soon takes an unexpected turn when their paths drift apart. As the night stretches on, each finds themselves crossing paths with strangers who unknowingly force them to confront their deepest fears, hidden desires. Number 2, Borders of Love 2022. How far would you go to save the person you love? And what happens when love itself becomes an experiment with no clear rules? Borders of Love is a bold and emotionally charged relationship drama that challenges everything we think we know about trust, commitment, and the fragile boundaries between freedom and fidelity. The story follows Hannah and Petter, a couple whose relationship appears strong on the surface, but is quietly strained by insecurity, curiosity, and the fear of losing one another. Rather than walking away from their problems, they make a risky decision to redefine the limits of their relationship. What begins as an attempt to strengthen their bond soon opens the door to emotions neither of them expected. Number 1, People That Are Not Me 2016. What if the greatest battle in your life wasn't against the world, but against the person staring back at you in the mirror? People That Are Not Me is an intimate and emotionally powerful drama that explores heartbreak, identity, and the difficult journey of finding yourself when everything familiar begins to fall apart. The story follows Joy, a young woman whose seemingly stable relationship suddenly comes to an end, leaving her emotionally adrift. Faced with loneliness and uncertainty, she begins navigating a world that feels both exciting and overwhelming.